excited. Alrighty. Alrighty. Here we go.
All set here. You can go whenever you're ready.
Alright. Here we go. Welcome. Welcome. We are here. We are live. What's up, world? My name is Idris Allison Conte. Some of y'all know me from my impersonations like LeBron James or Michael Jordan or Franklin Saint or Stone Cold or the list go on and on. Or Shannon Sharp. Yes, I do a lot of impersonations, but today I'm about to do something that I've never done in front of the camera before, and that is being Idris. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being myself today. It's scary, you know, believe it or not. Being yourself is about being vulnerable, and for some reason, I had a hard time my whole life to be vulnerable. I guess that's why I hid behind characters, because I don't know, I didn't want the world to see me. It was a plethora of reasons. One was because I was afraid of what people would think of me. I was afraid of making a fool of myself, and I was really afraid of being Idris. And I had to realize it's okay to be you. You should be the best you at all times, and that's what I'm doing today. Today, I want to share with you guys having a heart-to-heart with the world and show who Idris is. Take the mask off, take all these characters off. I just want to talk directly to the people, to the audience, to the family. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna do that. I came upon this quote. It's called "Your vulnerability is your superpower." I never knew what that meant. I'm like, what do you mean vulnerability? I know being vulnerable was considered as weak. Being vulnerable was, was weakness, was something that people look down on, and where people can take advantage of you. But I realized, no, when you're vulnerable and transparent, that's when you become your true, authentic self. And I was like, I like that. I want to be that. What triggered it was I had a good talk with my friend a couple weeks ago. He said, Idris, you do all these characters, you do all these funny characters, go viral, you do LeBron, the Shannon Sharps, that's cool, that's great. You can even do Eddie Murphy, great. That's beautiful. I love Eddie. He's my favorite comedian. All these great comedians you could impersonate, all these great personalities you could impersonate. But you asked me a question, say, Idris, who are you? Who is Idris? I was like, I'm me. He said, but who are you? Nobody knows who you are. I'm like, yes, they do. I'm funny, I'm entertaining. See, that's cool, but nobody knows who you are. And it got me thinking. I'm like, he said this to me. He said, if somebody wants to imitate you, he like do a lot of imitations. If somebody wants to impersonate you, what would they do? And I said, holy shit, I have no idea. And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I never showed my personality, who I am, to the world. I never did that. And I was just afraid. I was afraid to be myself. And I was like, this gotta change. This gotta change. Even this right now, going live. I never wanted to go live. I was like, I don't know what to say. I was in my head. I'm reading this book right now called Ego is the Enemy. Great book. I'm in the middle of the book, and it's talking about get out your own head. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be in my head a lot. I be in my head so much. I think that's why I lost my hairline. You see my shit got pushback. It keep going. Anytime I be thinking too much, I swear it goes back and back and back. Before I just had, had the LeBrons receding a little bit here. I was, receding right here. Now I have the KD. Even right here, I'm like, God, God, please give me some grace, God, some grace. God made me bow-legged. Lost my hairline. I'm getting grace now. I'm like, please, God, not the whole Sherman Hemsley. I don't want that. I don't want the Sherman Hemsley. Give me something here, but it's okay. I learned to embrace it. Learn to embrace the being. And I don't wear hats to hide my hairline. I embrace my hairline. I love it. My mother always told me, let your hair grow out. My mom's okay. I love my baldy. I love it. Look at that shave right now. Actually, I'm saving this for a character I'm doing later on. But point I'm trying to say is this. I think a lot. I be thinking. I don't know about you guys. I think too much. I'm a Libra. I know it's the air sign. I know we just thinkers. You know, I be thinking a lot. I'm like, all right. Instead of thinking a lot, start to feel. You know, your body tells you what's truth and what's false. Your body tells you who you really, you know, what's aligned to you. And I'm like, you know what? I love doing characters. I'm gonna keep doing characters, but um, I want to start showing the world who I am. You know, start being, you know, be my authentic self. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys some things about me that a lot of people don't even know. A lot of people don't even know. Believe it or not, I was an introvert my whole entire life. Crazy, right? Me being an introvert, I was an introvert. I was scared. I was shy. I was the most shyest person you could ever see. I remember in school, you know, we had the class photos for you know, the photo shoot day for the class. You take a picture, and I will show you my baby pictures. I'll put this up later on my edited post, but I will show you my pictures in elementary school, in junior high school. It was bad. It was bad. I was so shy and nervous. I didn't know how to pose. They said smile. I'm like this. I did like pictures. I was so subconscious how I looked. Then I kept, and I knew in my heart. I knew deep down my heart, I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to entertain people. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to really be the best version of myself. I wanted to really express myself in a creative way. But my fear of, you know, public speaking, my fear of what people think about me, all these fears. I even had a speech impediment growing up. It's still a little there. I'm working on my speech. I speak extremely fast. I don't know if I noticed that, but I speak very fast. So that was another subconscious thing I had. I'm like, all these thoughts. Was I good enough? Was I handsome enough? Was I talented enough? All these insecurities I had. It was very difficult for me to be myself. And I read this quote. I forgot who it was from, but it said, "Your desire for success has to be so strong, and it has to be stronger than your fears. Your desire for success has to be stronger than your fears." And I'm like, "Whoo!" That was a good one. I had that marinate. Your desire for success has to be stronger than your fears. I'm like, okay, I want to be successful, but most importantly, success to me is being your true, authentic self. So I said, to do that, I gotta let go of this fear. So I was like, let me just start, you know, go to acting. I went to acting class. Let me mind you, by the way, mind you. I was petrified. I remember I did my first scene. I did the first acting scene, and I was like 10 years old. I was at camp, and I saw myself on camera. I cried. I'm like, oh my God, that's me on camera. I ran and cried. Man, I can't believe. I thought my voice was terrible. I look horrible. I was like, oh, I was so subconscious. And I'm like, Idris, you got to get over this. This is what you want to do in the future. You want to be an actor. You got to get over this insecurity. So I had to learn to embrace that part of me. And I just want to encourage everybody out there who's going through that. I know everybody have their own insecurity. A sidebar, it's very interesting how this world works. I feel like I'm being more aware how this world works. You know, everybody's so focused on the external, you know, the beauty, the looks. People added on, you know, things to their body like BBLs, full of lips, men getting toupees on their hairs. Like everybody's so subconscious on the external, but people are not putting time and energy into the internal, their soul. You know what I mean? People got to focus on that, because before you got to this earth, you was a soul, and when you leave this earth, you are a soul. So a lot of people not focus on that. You know, we should put more. You know, I'm not religious, but I do read the Bible. I do like truth. I like truth. So wherever there's truth, I go to truth. The Bible says a great quote. It said, well, Jesus said, you know, no, I do know this quote. Okay, it says, "What is a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What is a man or woman to gain the success, the fame, the beauty, the looks, but you lose your soul?" And that scripture, that it convicted my spirit. I don't want to lose my soul. I want to gain my soul. And so I was like, it also said, put your treasure in things that man can take away. You know, that's why I always put my treasure. I value most the eternal things like love, you know, joy, happiness, loving others, you know, respect to yourself, respect for others. You know, these things people can take away. You know, I think most thing is important is that we gotta love ourselves. We gotta love every part of ourselves. Even me, I learned to love my knock knees. I learned to embrace it. I learned to love my receding hairline. I learned to embrace all this. 'Cause I'm like, Idris, at the end of the day, that's not you. You are not your external. That's part of you, but that's not really you. You are you. You are the person that your character is you. You know, the habits you create is you. You know, how you treat others is you. And I believe how you treat others is a reflection of how you treat yourself. So I always learn to treat myself with love, treat myself with kindness, treat myself with grace, with mercy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This wasn't 1, 2, 3 things. It's over years. It's a years. It's a journey. I'm learning in this life. Life is a journey. Life is about evolving. You know, being better than you was yesterday. So it's real. Even doing this is the scariest thing I've done in my life. Being honest and vulnerable to the camera, to going live, talk to the people. This is the most scariest shit I ever done in my life. I'd rather go on Keenan Kai or Nitro or a Six Flags ride than do this. My ego didn't want to do this today. Hell no. My ego said no. But my soul, come on, turn to your neighbor and say, my soul said yes. You can talk your truth. Come on, y'all. Come on. If you feel me right now, put in the chat. Put amen in the chat right now. Put amen in the chat. If you feel me right now, I want to say to y'all, my soul, it's a soul and ego. That's the biggest war you got to face. Everybody think the war's outside ourselves. Everybody think that the war's in the Middle East. Everybody think the war's in politics. It's religion. No. The biggest war us humans face is ourselves. That's the biggest war we face. I'm talking about it's always you versus you. Who's going to battle? That's a question we got to go every single day. Every choice you make, every thing you do, who's going to win? Your soul or your ego? And I ain't gonna lie to you, majority of my life, my ego been kicking my ass. I wasn't aware of my ego until like 5 years ago. I did a good friend of mine, my mentor of mine. He got me to acting too. He's a big star on Netflix. Does his thing. Came to my comedy show. I do stand-up comedy. Show's coming soon, by the way. Anyway, I was doing the show, and I want to impress him so badly. I just want to impress him and do great. I ended up bombing in the show so bad. I bombed. I bombed so bad, I got a panic attack. I don't know if anybody had a panic attack here. That's the worst feeling in the world. Panic attack is like my heart's palpitating, beating. And I'm on stage. I'm telling these jokes. It wasn't hidden. I was so in my head. I was nervous, and I had a panic attack. I felt I was gonna pass out. And my friend after the show came up to me, my homegirl. She's like, "Idris, what happened? Like, you wasn't you today." I was like, "I wasn't." I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "I don't know. I was thinking too much." I was like, "Oh, it was your ego." I'm like, "What the hell's an ego? I heard ego before. What the hell's an ego?" So your ego of wanting to impress your other friend so bad, you kept thinking about. You wasn't thinking about everything but your jokes. You wasn't being the present. You was thinking about everything. You wanted to impress others so bad, you end up failing. And there's nothing wrong with that. The best thing you can do right now is learn to keep your ego in control. And I was like, oh shoot, how do I keep my ego in control? She said, well, first realize you have ego. Then I'm like, okay, I have an ego. And I was like, hey, what does ego mean? It's just that the acronym of ego is easing God out. Easing God out. The acronym ego, that's deep. And I realized, it hit me like, okay, I was easing God out. Majority of my life, you know God, that true, that intuition, that voice in your heart and your spirit that talks to you, that tell you, don't do that, don't do this, oh, do that, do this. It's like a pure, gentle voice that speaks to you. I consider that as God, you know. Jesus said it best, the kingdom of God is within you. God is within you. That voice, that spirit. You know, a lot of people have names for it. I call it that true, authentic, pure, gentle voice. That's your intuition. That's God speaking to you. Very gently. I've been ignoring that voice majority of my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been ignoring that voice. I'm like, yeah, I get to it. Idris, you should do this. I get to it. Idris, you should really get your shit together. Later. And my ego is like, focus Focus on what's trending, what's popping. Go out there. My ego said, date girls I shouldn't date. My ego said, do this, do jobs you shouldn't do. I'm like, also ego. I'm like, okay, just get to the soul. Learn what's that soul, what's that voice inside of me. So I had to really, me bombing that day, I had to really sit myself down. My eye. Let me get my ego in check. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think you fully get your ego 100% in check. You just gotta be aware of it. Learn who's talking. To this day, like I said before, I'm reading this book called Ego's the Enemy. It's changing my life around. I'm like, let me get my shit in check. I think the best you can do with your ego is be aware of it. I do believe it's a bounding. I don't think ego is a full enemy. I think you gotta know how to use it. Like, when I use characters or I do a live show, of course I'll be more animated, more a little extra. But I learned to don't let that control me. When somebody give me a compliment or somebody give you a compliment, don't let it get to your head. Oh, you great. Oh my God, you hilarious. Don't be like, oh, I'm the shit. No. Thank you, I appreciate it. Even somebody come at me and say, oh, you terrible. You are not funny, you corny, you whack. Don't let it get to me. You gotta know who you are. I'm like, okay. Keep my ego in check. Be humble. And that's it. Humility too. Humility. I feel like for the past couple of years on my spiritual journey, God has been humbling me. Oh my God. Humbling me like no other. I thought in my life, the age I'm now, I thought I've been making success. I'll be in Hollywood doing movies, doing tour around the world, and I do believe that you are where you are for a reason, and God make no mistakes. You are where you are for a reason, and it's about timing. So I'm happy that certain things didn't pop off fast than it should have, because you see what's going on in Hollywood right now. Hollywood is highly weird. A lot of strange things people doing. A lot of strange things for change. I ain't gonna get in that, but I guess you guys know. You know what I'm talking about. A lot of people going in, finding all type of hoes going in. No Diddy. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna go there. Back to what I'm saying. Stay focused. I want to tie this video. Vulnerability is your superpower. The more you tell your story, the more you're being transparent. Even now, I can't read the comments now, a little far from me, but I see people commenting. I want to say this. Your testimony, your truth, is the key to unlock somebody's prison. Come on, y'all. I feel like we might go to church today. Your testimony, your truth, you letting your light shine, you being your authentic self is the key to unlock someone else's prison. So many people in this world are going through some crazy shit. Yes. Some of your family members, some of your friends, and a lot of people have to wear a mask. Even myself, I've been wearing a mask majority of my life. I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking my mask off. I'm taking it off. I'm tired of wearing a mask. It's too heavy. It's too much. I couldn't imagine females. They gotta wear a mask a lot of females be wearing these long ass wigs, heavy makeup, these lot of Botox and fakes. They had to wear this costume. I'm like, let's take it off. It's just so heavy. And some men I know, a lot of men just wearing toupees and wearing these fake things, some BBL drizzies. Let's just take it off. Take it off. And let's just take it off and be your true self. Take the mask off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the mask off and I'm being me. And I hopefully you guys encouraged, inspired to be yourself as well. I believe this world, we need more of that. We need more internal work instead of external work. Instead of doing surgeries and worry about how you look on the outside, we should focus on how we look on the inside. Come on, y'all. Come on. This is God just speaking to me right now. I don't know what it is. God just speaking to me. I'm like, I feel like, I've been doing comedy for about, taking it seriously about 15 years now. I'm like, all right, you on stage doing these jokes, but no one know who you are. Tell your truth. I'm telling my truth, y'all. So, this is the first video I'm doing. My first live video. I don't know what we're going to call this. I'm going to title it in the future. Idris Live, or I don't know what we're going to call it. But I just want to talk to my people, talk to the audience, send you some love, some encouragement, and thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I want to do this every week. Tell my stories. Hopefully I can engage with some of you guys. We could do some live together, talk. And my goal for this is to help not liberate myself, free myself from all these insecurities and things that's holding me down. I want to inspire others to liberate themselves. I feel like that's my purpose on this earth. My purpose on this earth, yeah, to make people laugh, have a good time, entertain people, that's good. But my main purpose is to liberate myself and inspire others to liberate themselves. Because when I'm free, hopefully we all be free. And I don't believe we all can be free until we take the shackles off, take the limitations off, take the what other people think, about us, the fears, the insecurities. Take that, let it go, and be your true self no matter what. Thank you guys for your time. My name is Idris Alzacante. Stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. All right. Thank you so much. I gotta get back to filming. I got some sketches coming out. Stay tuned, y'all. Some live sketches coming out, so stay tuned. Peace out. Boom.